Good morning guys, how are you? It is Monday and it is the hoop and chat. Are you ready? Grab your hoops and let's go. So I'm going to grab my hoop, step into my hoop, hold my hoop exactly halfway round. Have a look. Yeah, got it? Halfway round. Place the hoop onto my lower back. I'm going to put my right leg in front, turn my hoop to the left and launch. Push my hips forward and back straight away. I'm going to put a little timer on and I hope you're ready to go. So I'm Emma, Body Blitz Fitness. I'm a 52-year-old personal trainer and class instructor. I do my classes online as well as face-to-face. I like live and interactive classes, but if you do want to work with me, you can always purchase a link and do it at your own convenience. For example, the midsection meltdown, you can purchase that and it's just, you do it in your own time, you get to keep it and do it. All right, so that's a little bit about me. Why am I doing here? I am doing power hooping while I talk to you because I find it easier to be doing something, be active, while I'm chatting away to you. What is that noise in the background? That is the chihuahuas. I'm not sure if you can see, but there's bean bags around the edge of the room. There's one now. And the chihuahuas are all there, chilling out, watching mummy pooping. But sometimes they get a bit leery. They have a little row with each other, so that's what that was. What am I using? I'm using a power hoop. This is a power hoop deluxe. It's a weighted power hoop. I have not got the weighted inserts in, so I'm just trying to answer lots of questions that I've been asked. So I am doing this just the natural weight of the hoop. So it is weighted even on its own, and you can put metal inserts in it as well if you want, just to make it even heavier. So I've got my eyes on Teddy. So Teddy's got a bit of a problem. Oh no, you managed it. Bit of a problem with his little back legs, but he made it on the beanbag. So yeah, so that's what I'm using, that's what I'm doing, and that's who I am. So let's get down to business. It's Monday. How are you feeling? Is it good to have a normal Monday, or are you all missing it? Would you still like to have Mondays off, like we did have with the bank holidays? What are you thinking? I must admit, I really like Mondays. So when you're younger and that, you say, oh God, I hate Mondays. I really like them. I much prefer my routine. I enjoy knowing what I'm doing. I love my job. So yeah, I must admit, although the downtime of the weekend is good, I like Mondays. And also, I think if you sort of went a bit off track with your health and fitness goals over the weekend, Monday always seems like a fresh chapter, a new page, and a good time to start again or to get back slightly where you want to be. Does that make sense? That's what I think about Mondays. So I really like Mondays, and I'm always filled with the excitement of a good week. So yeah, that's why I like Mondays. And when I say about getting back on track, it's a good day to start. You know what, people always wait, aren't they, for a sign. It's like, oh, I will start exercising. Well, when? Oh, I will start eating healthier. Yeah, when? Oh, I will drink more water. What now? So I know it sounds really silly, but you know, it's like, stop putting things off, just do it. Just bite the bullet and do it. I know it's easier said than done sometimes, but it's not really. We spend so much time procrastinating and thinking about when the time's going to be right that we put things off. So, and don't get me wrong, I'm a classic procrastinator, so I get it, and that's probably why I understand most of the reasons or excuses that we tell ourselves. I also totally understand the fact that at weekends, sometimes we just let our hair down. I'm lucky I don't really drink alcohol. I used to be able to say I never drink it, but I do on the odd occasion now if I go out sometimes. But I never just, I'm one extreme or the other. If I go out, I'd rather have a shot and get it over and done with than sip an alcoholic beverage. I don't enjoy that at all. So I don't drink, but I have got the worst sweet tooth in the world. So my weekend consists of, I work on a Saturday, but then I have the afternoon off. Sunday I now have a day off, which is fantastic. But that treat yourself mentality, what is it, guys? Why do we have it? Why? Do you know what I am? I'm going to share this with you. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you can't eat it if you want to eat it, but you've got to look at why you're eating something. And for me, what I'm about to tell you, I ate it because I wanted it and it tasted good, but how's it left me feeling today? Bloated, uncomfortable, full of information, and feeling a little bit bad about stuffing myself, if I'm absolutely honest. I shouldn't feel bad, it's done now. Just now have a good week. Simple as that. A week full of super nutritious, lovely food that isn't going to make me feel like poo. I ate. We bought an apple pie. I think it was it, what day was it? Was it Saturday? It was something like National Apple Pie Day or something. That's not why I bought it. I bought it because I love apple pie. Anyway, went shopping. No, I bought it Friday. Went and bought a lovely apple pie and some fresh custard. and Mark and I shared the whole blooming apple pie. So he ate more like just over half, and I ate the other bit, and we had custard in. And that is too much. No one needs that much apple pie. But I ate it all and I bloody loved it. It was great and I didn't feel sick or anything. That was on Saturday. Then yesterday, I just really wanted some chocolate. I really did. Mark went around the shop, came back, didn't just buy me a little bar of chocolate, which would have done it. He bought me one of those sharing bags of Cadbury's chocolate buns, and it was the orange ones. Oh, God. I ate the whole bag without even thinking. It was almost like I just hoovered them up, like, gone. Didn't feel like I ate a whole bag. That was quite bad. So, but again, I was like, do you know what? It's not great. It's about 500 calories in a bag of them, but I can live with it. And then Ben, my son, decided to go out for snacks last night. He comes back with 2 trifles. One chocolate trifle, one traditional trifle. Do you want some trifle, Mum? Now, really, I always say no nighttime nibbling. Of course, I said yes. He dishes it up. He brings me in this massive bowl, half of chocolate trifle and half of normal trifle. Now, did I have to eat it all? No, but did I? Yes. So it's terrible, honestly. And then I went to bed and I didn't sleep when I got up this morning. I felt sick and I was all bloated. So this is what I'm trying to say. Yes, as adults, we can eat whatever we want. But why do it to ourselves if we feel like crap? Honestly. Right, stop. Catch the hoop, going the other way. That's about 5 minutes of me ranting. You ready? When you're hooping, you've got to hoop both sides. It's no good only hooping one side. So I know it's more difficult on your less dominant side when you're first starting, I know. But just make sure you do both. Even if it keeps dropping, you'll get better. So yeah, so that's what I was talking about. What do you do? Talk to me. What do you do, guys? It's almost like, it's like self-sabotage. And it is self-sabotage because, like I said before, like you're running your car and you put good fuel in your car and you put oil and your water and your fuel and your car runs well, yeah? Cheap fuel, things like your sensors in your car run out, they die a lot earlier. I mean, maybe if you've got a brand new car, maybe not. I've got an old car. If there's no water in it, it's not going to work, you know, oil, blah, blah, blah. So it's the same thing with us. So we need our oil to lubricate our joints, we need our water to stay hydrated, we need our good fuel. If you're eating cheap, shitty fuel, sugar-laden fuel, or loads of alcohol, or you're drinking your calories, that's going to put more inflammation in your body. So when I'm saying this, it's not just because I'm like, oh yes, you can't eat anything naughty. It's not that at all. And if I practice a bit of moderation, like maybe add a quarter of the apple pie, or maybe half the sharing bag, or a little tiny bit of trifle, it wouldn't have been the end of the world. But I think I am a bit of an all or nothing girl. So I really need to just not go there. But honestly, I've got this when I'm hooping now, and I can feel it, and I'm like, what? But this will make me feel better, to be honest. The hoop will actually massage it out. But I was really bloated, and I didn't sleep well last night. And that's just because my poor gut was trying to sort out all of that, as well as metabolising all my hormones and God knows what else. So my poor gut was just like, what the hell are you doing to me? So my sleep wasn't good. So I got up this morning just not feeling as energised. Luckily enough, I had PT at 7 AM down in the park. So I got up, I was out, fresh air, did get rained on, but it's fine. And I've exercised, so I'm beginning to feel better. But I feel a bit jaded. My stomach feels a bit bleh. You know, I just generally feel not quite as good as I could. So that's why. So I just wondered, what do you do? What's your self-sabotage? Do you let your weekends become your weekend? You know, do you think, oh, I'll treat myself? You know, is it alcohol? Is it sugar-laden foods? I mean, hopefully it's not recreational drugs. And the other thing I want to say about that is, we're all so busy in the pursuit of happiness and feeling fantastic. We need to remember that not feeling fantastic and having days where you do feel a bit down, and that is quite normal. You know, it is normal. Life is normal. Life has its ups and downs. And instead of trying to escape that and always looking for another way to chase that happiness, just sometimes embrace it. Sometimes you are going to feel like crap. Sometimes something is going to happen to make you feel bad. And what we've got to do is just change how we react to that, and not by stuffing ourselves with sugary treats or drinking alcohol, or those people that turn to like recreational drugs. You've got to stop it, because there's no escaping reality at the end of the day. It's there. And after you've abused yourself in whatever way you've chosen to do that, the reality is still there, and then you feel 10 times worse because you've done something not so good. It's a bit of a heavy one on a Monday morning, isn't it? But anyway, so that's just a little bit of psychology there. But I'm talking about myself as well. I'm not just preaching away to you guys. I need to practice what I preach a bit more. And I'm really thirsty as well this morning. Really, really dehydrated. Drunk loads of water already. Had my breakfast. Protein-rich breakfast. But I'm really dehydrated. So there you go. So I think what came out of that whole thing was Mondays are great. Another chance to just have a clean page and do well. Power hoop, you can hoop with me or you can listen to me. Really, really good for your core. And you can see I'm trying not to burp at the minute. So obviously it's doing its job, massaging out my digestive system. Self-sabotage, we all do it. We've got to try not to. Moderation is key. And if you can't practice moderation, just don't go there in the first place. Just don't do it. Don't buy the apple pie. You know, as I bought it, I had a choice. Did I buy the apple pie and custard or not? Did I know I was going to probably eat it? Or probably. I didn't do too bad. I nearly bought a lemon meringue pie. And if I bought that, I'd have ate the whole pie. So, you know, I guess, you know, a bit of balance in there. And the main thing is, don't beat yourself up. What's done is done. Just don't keep repeating and making the same mistakes. You know, we get one life. We deserve to live it well. We need to be fit and healthy, full of energy. You know, life can be hard. And that's what I was just saying. Sit with those different emotions. You're going to get them. Don't constantly be unhappy because you're looking for that pursuit of permanent happiness. No one's happy 24/7, no one. Because, you know, lots of different things happen in life. And last but not least, come and train with me because I'm going to understand and I'm going to try and help you and mould you into the right direction. And if it all goes horribly wrong, we can keep each other accountable. And that's it. So boom, done. That was, as I say, a bit of a heavier message than I intended. Normally my hoops and chat are quite light-hearted and funny, really. But today, I don't know, it's important to talk about things, isn't it? So, Instacrew, I hope you're okay. Please do the daily challenge. It's 1 minute every single day and it's free. And if you want to come and work with me, give us a shout and I'll sort you out a link to come in to train with me. See you soon. And how are you guys? Crisps and cheese. Ah, yeah, do you know what? See, mine's like chocolate, sweets, anything sweet. It's very rare that I eat crisps. I do sometimes. I feel a little bit sick now, actually. So my power hoop on my stomach was a bit like, bleh. So yeah, that weren't great, but never mind. Thanks for watching me, guys. I hope you're all okay, and I hope you find what I'm talking to you about interesting. Sometimes I just go ranting off about life. Sometimes I talk to you purely about fitness. But yeah, thanks for watching. Any questions, stick it in the comments, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.